do that yet. Don't mind the thundering echoes off the mountain's walls. The goblins and gnomes are out among the flats, racing one another in atrocities created by what they call science. There are bigger threats here in Thousand Needles, one of which killed more than half my war party. But we remain here until we hear word from Belgrom in Orgrimmar. Until then, we hold our position here and stay vigilant. Seems Belgrom thinks those monsters are a threat. He wants them pushed back into whatever depths they crawled up out of. I guess killing the dwarves sent by the Explorers League wasn't enough. Now I have to send a half-dead war party into another battle. We won't be able to do it ourselves, not while we're in this condition. The dig site's to the south of here. There shouldn't be any more dwarves to deal with. Feel up to wielding a blade or staff and doing your part to aid us?
For the Horde.
Here there.
Heh, with all the races they're running here, it's no surprise that a few mishaps happen along the way. If you look around the Shimmering Flats, then you'll see evidence of past crashes. Scraps of rocket car parts are littered everywhere, and those parts are worth money to the gnomes and goblins. They're always looking for more contraptions to slap onto their cars. So go out and get me parts. Bring me a heap and I'll pay you well.
Off with you.
I have a package for an old customer of mine, a dwarf named Hemet Nessingwari. The package took weeks to arrive, and Hemet's long gone by now. He said he was going to Stranglethorn to hunt the beasts there, but he left me some money to send his delivery when I could. Hemet's a rich dwarf, and it's a good idea to keep up relations with the rich ones, yeah. So, you want to deliver the package for me? I heard Hemet has a camp in Stranglethorn, north of Gromgol.
Off with you.
I make it my job to get people what they need, and the gnomes over there need a parts order filled. Their parts were shipped to Ratchet a week ago, but I haven't been able to make the trip. So, are you ready for some legwork? Go to Ratchet and give this parts order to Wharfmaster Dizzywig. He'll probably be at the docks. Do this for me and I'll have more jobs for you. Jobs, my friend, with serious profit potential.
I have so many designs for our rocket car, so many, and I must try them all. I'm working on a new type of fuel, one that burns really, really, really hot. I haven't gotten the mixture perfect, but I think I know what I need. The scorpids who wander the Shimmering Flats have a venom with lots and lots of salt in it. It's very unique, and it's just what I need. Bring me venom, and trust me, our car will fly.
Pleased to meet you.
My brother is working on a new fuel for his rocket car. He's brilliant. He really is. So brilliant that I think that new fuel he's designing is strong enough to eat right through the car's chassis. I want to reinforce its fuel tanks before that happens. The tortoises out in the flats have very hard shells. I want to use them to create new tanks for our rocket car. Tanks that can hold my brother's new fuel. You look responsible enough. Will you get me those shells?
Be seeing you.
When it comes to racing, every bit counts. Whether it's a minor tweaking on the power output, a slight slackening on the tension coils, or lightening the weight of the frame, you have to take everything into account. We use vulture bones for a lot of the minor structural tweaks we make to our racers, which offer the perfect balance of strength and weight. Even better, it's easy for us to get more, as the salt flats are littered with vultures. Bring me some and I'll give you a good price on them.
Hurry back!
Not enough room. can't do that yet. Need more rage. More rage. Not enough rage.
My, you're a tall one.
You got them! Thanks, adventurer! Wow, these shells are harder than I thought. When I work with them, I'll probably bend a whole box full of tools.
Greetings.
Oh, right! This venom is going to work great! Thanks, adventurer! Now I just need to boil it down, apply Skipper Otomer, add a negacatalyst, and... Drat! Where are my notes? I'm developing a new engine that'll make the car go so fast! Fast enough to fly, I know it! I just need to make pistons that can handle very, very heavy stress. All my trials have failed because I can't make pistons hard enough. But there is someone who might know how. His name is Martek the Exiled. He is a great smith and knows more about metal than anyone. Take him this letter. I know he can help, but he's far, far away. In Azeroth, in the Badlands, in a camp with a goblin. Find him!
Very well, then.
Need assistance?
Our rocket car is the fastest thing on the flats. So fast that I'm afraid friction is going to tear it apart. To prevent that, I need to create a composite to coat the car's moving parts. It must be hard, but not brittle, and must be resistant to salt corrosion, or time spent on the Shimmering flats will eat it away. Have you heard of the Vile Reef, adventurer? It's off the coast of Stranglethorn Vale. Salt-scale murlocs live there, and their tail fins are a crucial ingredient of my composite.
Be seeing you. Interest ya in a pint?
Whoa! Look at all that! There's some good stuff in that heap of junk. I'm sure I can pawn it off for a hefty sum. And, is that an ear I see squashed between those two sheets of metal? Ouch! Heh, I sure wouldn't want to be that pilot. Thanks, adventurer. Here's your pay. And here's some advice. Free of charge. If you look hard enough, you can always find profit in someone else's tragedy.
What's your back?
Yo! Great! I can get the crew working on this right away. Thanks, adventurer. Our racing team is the pride of goblins everywhere. You'd be surprised at some of the people who contribute in one way or another to our team. You know Gazlo? He tracks down parts from around the world for us. He even came down to work on one of our rigs once. A few weeks ago, he said he'd send us a new prototype fuel regulator, but it hasn't come yet. He's usually very prompt. Maybe you wouldn't mind going to Ratchet to ask him about it. I wouldn't be so pushy, but the gnomes are gaining on us.
After the big crash with the Goblin's Red Thunder Racer and a Basilisk, Kronkrider hired me on to take care of the track. I don't know what all the animals out on the flats are feeding on to grow so big, but we have to be careful to thin them out so they won't wander onto the track when a race is going on. Tell you what, if you want to go out and make a little profit, go out and remove the basilisks from the area.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Podzik sent you, huh? You know, Podzik was one of the most respected tinkerers in Undermine before he retired to start working on the racers. The first thing he did when he joined the team was develop the 2-engine model racers. Could be that the businesses will suffer without him working with the Tinkers Union, but who cares, right? There's nothing like the races. Back to what you came here about. I know I promised Podzik that I'd deliver a new fuel regulator for him, but I still haven't received it yet. Revelgaz over in Booty Bay said he'd have it shipped over, but it might be it slipped through the cracks somehow. If that's true, there's not much we can do about it. We can at least find out if it was dispatched from Booty Bay. Check in with Wharfmaster Losgill over there. He should be able to check the cargo records.
What's up?
Oh yes, parts for Kravel. I'm glad you're here. These things have been sitting out here for days, and I was afraid they'd rust. Here's Kravel's package, adventurer, and when you deliver it, tell him if he wants more special orders, then he'll have to pay his tab. Yo! Shipments to Ratchet? Let me just check the logbooks. No, the most recent shipment I have on record of going out to Ratchet were boots from Drizzlick. Hasn't been much else other than building supplies and tools. Definitely no race parts. I'm afraid I can't be of much more help to you, adventurer. If you'd like to follow up on it more, I'd suggest you go hit up the Baron himself. If there's anyone who knows Revilgaz's business, it's Revilgaz. You'll find him at the tavern across the harbor, top floor.
Keep it real. Keep your nose clean in my town.
Oh, sure, of course I know what you're talking about. Nope, can't help you, though. Some of my men were supposed to go track down the blueprints for the fuel regulator, but they came back empty-handed. See, the venture company shredders out in Lake Nazfaridi, in northern Stranglethorn, have been equipped with a new model fuel regulator. I was thinking that Podzik would be able to take advantage of it if he could get some details. Unfortunately, Kozel, the foreman out there, appears to be a little more clever than I gave him credit for. You seem like you might have more luck finding the blueprints, though. I know he keeps them in his house, but they're almost certainly under lock and key.
How are you?
Great! My package from Coalbeard. Thank you, adventurer. This crate holds special gauge ammunition, and it'll serve us well out in the jungle. Here's your pay, and tell me, how is crusty old Kravel these days? Still up to no good, I'd wager.
See you soon.
Need more rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
You got my attention.
Great, you got them. Now we need to get them to the gnomes, but first, let's take out one small item. Now that I have what I need, give these parts to Fizzle Brassbolts. He's been waiting a long time for them. I'm sure he won't miss the little piece I removed from his order, and I wouldn't bother mentioning it to him. It was small and worthless. Trust me. Now that I have what I need, give these parts to Fizzle Brassbolts. He's been waiting a long time for them. I'm sure he won't miss the little piece I removed from his order, and I wouldn't bother mentioning it to him. It was small and worthless. Trust me.
There they are, my hydro ratchets and repeater bolts. These will do just fine. Thank you.
Now that we've done a service for the gnomes, it's time to do the goblins a favour. I hear that the goblin racer pilot, Nass Steamboil, didn't always use that name. I wonder why he changed it. I wonder if it's a secret, and I wonder if he values that secret. If anyone knows the truth, then it's Krazik of Booty Bay, on the southern tip of Stranglethorn. Speak with Krazik and ask him about our goblin pilot. If you can get useful information from him, then we might just turn a profit from it.
Too far. More rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
rage. It's too far away. I can't do that yet.
I hope you didn't kill any of the basilisks on the tracks themselves. It takes a long time for the carcasses to decay in the sun, and I'd rather not have to take a shovel out to clean up. Go in peace.
Ha! That ichor you're covered in actually makes you prettier, adventurer. It certainly does make you reek at the same time, though. Don't stand too close to the Kodo. You'll either start a stampede or cause them to go into heat. I think my companions would agree that your smell alone is proof you've done your part to help us against those insect creatures. Thank you, adventurer.
Greetings, man.
You've seen Mokhtar recently? He always be looking out for me. I'm sorry to hear he spends his time watching over his little warband instead of seeing battle, but I'm sure he be taking great joy in killing members of the Explorers League. You'd be smart to bring me these specimens, adventurer. Along with the eggs we be finding in the Field of Giants, these should give me a good start in figuring out what these insects are and what they be wanting. Head back to Belgrim in Orgrimmar and tell him Mokhtar be doing his bidding well out in the Thousand Needles. Tell him also that me studies progress, and I hope to be having learned more soon. That should please him greatly.
I'm appreciative of your efforts, adventurer. The war chief will enjoy hearing how tenacious you have been in your duties. Oh, of course, I will mention your name to him. He speaks to me often and values my opinions greatly. Go now. I have much to do. And if you speak to Corrin soon and he has news of these creatures, then return to me. I would think they are a threat that must be taken seriously.
Straight.
Strength and honor. Reading isn't my strong point, but now I'll be able to get back to work. Thanks, adventurer. Strength.
Time is money, friend! You want to know about Naz Steamboy? He's a racer pilot out in the Shimmering Flats, isn't he? Yeah, I might be able to find something out about him, but it won't be easy, or fast, or cheap. Getting the information on Naz is quite a favor, adventurer. Yes, quite a favor. But you've come all the way from the Shimmering Flats to get it. Are you willing to travel some more? While I contact my sources, why don't you gather something for me, eh?
What will it be? How about dream dust from the dragon whelps of the Swamp of Sorrows?
Yes, I'd love some dream dust for my snuff pouch. Get it for me, adventurer, and I'll give you the information you seek.
Hurry back! Shimmering!
It's too far. Need more room.
Do that yet. Can't attack that target.
your nose clean in my town.
Now let me just get a copy of these blueprints for my own notes, and you can bring these straight to Podzik. Wouldn't want him to think that one of his sponsors was abandoning him. You should be all set to go. Give Podzik my regards and tell him that if he ever needs anything, not to hesitate to ask. I'll be waiting for the news that he breaks the track record soon.
What's up? Hurry back!
Well, look at that! You found the dream dust. And how did you like the swamp, adventurer? It's not easy to get a hot meal there, is it? I had to use some of my favors, and gave away a rare bottle of elven wine, and did some heavy deducing myself, but I found the information you seek. Here, I wrote a letter with some very interesting bits on our friend Naz Steamboil. Do with it what you will. It's too dangerous for me to use. Just don't tell anyone where you got it.
Interest you on the pint?
Well, this is interesting. Very interesting. Perhaps I should bow to the goblin pilot the next time I see him. This is worth plenty, adventurer. I'm sure Naz will pay a small fortune to keep his secret a secret. Adventurer, you're an adventurer I can trust, both to get the job done and to keep your mouth shut while doing it. I've been brewing up a new scheme. It's risky, but if it works, then we could both make a bundle. And I think you're just the person to see it through. To start, you must go back to Booty Bay. I apologize, good adventurer. I know my last task took you there, but this time speak with Crank Fizzlebub. Give him this letter. And if he requires aid, do your best to help him. It will be worth the effort.
Watch your back. Yo!
I was hoping that it would be already assembled, but this does present the unique opportunity to improve on the design from the ground up. Thanks, adventurer. I'll be able to sketch up some improved schematics, build the thing, and have it installed real soon. I'm going to be busy with working on integrating this new fuel regulator to our racer designs, but if you'd like to help out the team some more, talk to Razoric. He's our pilot, well, our 18th pilot to be exact, and he likes to add his own little modifications to the racers. He's a little off his rocker, though, so try not to act too surprised. You're the person that's been helping Podzik out, right? I was like you once, running around the pit area, helping with whatever work the mechanics would let me do. Now look at me, the Goblin Racing Team's pilot extraordinaire.
Podzik's a great mechanic, I know that, but he's afraid to just load on the firepower and grab on for the ride. Not me, though. After Podzik finishes with a racer, I take a little time to put my own modifications on. You know, loosening up the controls, removing parts of the frame, and adding more juice. I ordered a Sephorium booster from Shreve at the Gizmorium in Gadgetson, but apparently the Zeppelin it was being sent on crashed in Dustwallow Marsh. I gotta have it, adventurer.
Keep it real!